Expensive luxury cars are a symbol of wealth and success. Yet, they can also be a symbol of neglect and waste. In recent years, there have been several high-profile cases of expensive cars being abandoned. There are many reasons why expensive cars are abandoned. In some cases, the owners lose interest in the cars. In other cases, the owners fall on hard times and can no longer afford to maintain the cars. Whatever the reason, abandoned luxury cars are a sad sight. They represent a waste of resources and a loss of history. Number 10. Lamborghini Huracan. A Lamborghini Huracan was found abandoned in a ditch in London. The car was facing the wrong way on the road and the driver's door was pressed up against the hard side of the ditch, meaning the driver must have crawled out of the passenger door. There was no sign of the owner anywhere nearby. The Huracan is a high-performance sports car that is worth around $250,000. It is unclear how the car ended up in the ditch, but it is possible that the driver lost control of the car while driving at high speed. Number 9. Chevrolet Corvette Z06. A Chevrolet Corvette Z06 was found abandoned in a storage unit in Duluth, Georgia. The car had been sitting there for 9 years and had only traveled 720 miles. The car is worth around $75,000. The Corvette Z06 is a high-performance sports car that is known for its speed and handling. It is unclear why the car was abandoned in the storage unit, but it is possible that the owner simply forgot about it. Number 8. Honda NSX. A Honda NSX was found abandoned in the forest near St. Petersburg, Russia. The car has been there for an unknown amount of time and is missing its engine. The car is worth around $50,000. The NSX is a mid-engine sports car that was produced by Honda from 1990 to 2005. It is a rare and collectible car, and it is sad to see one abandoned in the forest. Number 7. Ferraris. A fleet of 13 Ferraris was found abandoned in a field in Texas. The cars belonged to a Texan attorney who fell ill and could no longer afford to pay for their storage. The cars range in value from $100,000 to $1 million. The Ferraris are a mix of classic and modern models, including a Testarossa, a 360 Modena, and a 458 Italia. It is sad to see such valuable cars being left to rot in a field. Number 6. Bugatti Veyron. A Bugatti Veyron was found abandoned at the bottom of a lake. The car was intentionally driven into the lake by a car dealer who was trying to commit insurance fraud. The car is worth around $2 million. The Veyron is one of the fastest and most expensive cars in the world. It is sad to see one being destroyed in such a careless way. Number 5. Lamborghini Countach. A Lamborghini Countach 25th Anniversary Edition was found abandoned in a parking lot in Tokyo. The car is missing its rear wing and polished wheels and only has 3 wheels attached. The car is worth around $1 million. The Countach is a classic and iconic sports car that was produced by Lamborghini from 1974 to 1990. It is sad to see one in such a state of disrepair. Number 4. Mercedes-McLaren SLR. A Mercedes-McLaren SLR was found abandoned in a field. It is unclear how the car ended up there, but it is likely that it was stolen. The car is worth around $1 million. The SLR is a high-performance sports car that was produced by Mercedes-Benz and McLaren from 2003 to 2009. It is sad to see one being neglected in such a way. Number 3. Lincoln Zephyr. A 1939 Lincoln Zephyr coupe was found in a barn in Virginia after being left there for decades. The car looks a little angular and strange by modern standards, but when it first hit the market it was considered to be streamlined and infinitely preferable to the Chrysler models which came out years earlier. Decades spent in a barn have taken their toll on the bodywork, but despite the flaking paintwork and hints of rust, this veteran roadster isn't past the point where it couldn't be restored. Number 2. Bentley BT. A Bentley BT was found abandoned on a street corner in Lagos, Nigeria. The car is a rare sight in Nigeria and many people remember seeing it driven around the city almost a decade ago. The car belonged to Leah Hara, the daughter of Pastor Samuel Aviara, who is the head of the Christ Apostolic Church. Leah now lives in the USA, so it might be that she just couldn't or wouldn't pay for the car to move abroad with her. It's unclear why the car was abandoned, but it's a shame to see such a rare and beautiful car left to rot. Number 1. Ferrari 456. A Ferrari 456 was clamped for unpaid tax in Knightsbridge, London. The car had been parked on the streets of the wealthy area for at least 3 years. The car's inspection tag expired in early 2015, but as the tax was still valid, authorities could do nothing about clamping it and moving it until that also ran out, and the day finally arrived in the middle of 2017. This model of Ferrari was launched in the 1990s, and for a while it was the fastest four-seater vehicle in the world. Even all these years later, it would still attract a price of $90,000 if it were in slightly better condition. There are many things that can be done to prevent expensive cars from being abandoned. One is to make it more difficult for people to abandon their cars. This could be done by requiring owners to register their cars with the government and by imposing fines on people who abandon their cars. Another way to prevent expensive cars from being abandoned is to make it more affordable to maintain them. This could be done by providing tax breaks for people who maintain their cars or by subsidizing the cost of car repairs. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel for more great content.